Hello everyone and welcome back to Troubleshooters. There has been quite a few changes and I will show them to you. First of all, we gained some levels because I did some side quests off screen because they needed doing. We have some training points that I need to still get along and see the research, the mastery research tab, and fill out maybe some of our what do you call those? I forgot. Mastery sets. Yeah, because I need to experiment some with the mastery sets. Like, I need to get that Blade of Destruction in. And we need a basic, and we only have one slot, so I need to kind of finagle which ability is that by myself. Other than that, we've mastered Giselle's Hunter, Ray's Alchemist. I've changed it to Grenadier for a moment, but I am wondering which to pick. I need to see about the masteries. Which one has better masteries for what I want to do with her. As for slots, well, we've picked the Acidic Cloud because it has a physical debuff, and quite a lot of our damage comes from physical skills, like the shots from Giselle and Haixing and, well, Albus's slashing. Our ESP attacks, magic attacks, are quite powerful by themselves, so... As Giselle, we've went with Ice Trap because it decreases both speed and move distance. Previously I had Fire Trap for that extra armor decrease, but didn't work as well as I thought it would. I mean, it didn't change much for the enemies that I wanted it to, and for the enemies that were basically fodder, well, they died from one attack even after that, so... As for Kylie, I maxed out her Engineer class and went with the Hacker class. We have Confusion Protocol, which is basically a... what was it called in XCOM? Mimic Beacon. It's basically a Mimic Beacon. She has also the Search Protocol, which is very useful. I need to construct a machine for the Summon Machine to be useful. She doesn't have any skill in that slot apart from Summon Machine, so might as well make it useful. Yeah, that's all. On this tab, there's also a... I want to show you the activity report. I've used up the 2 jurisdictions. I went with Ashen Harbor because the support policy gives us 1 rare weapon and 1 rare material. And went with Pugo Street as it gives us 1 rare potion and 1 rare armor. So that's kinda useful with those jurisdiction bonus rewards. Yeah, quite useful. Anywho, well, let's get back to mission control. I would like to say one thing. I was doing those side missions and that those super hard, very hard, and extremely hard. Super hard, very... the mobs aren't that harder, don't get me wrong, but the main difference is extremely hard missions are long. They are very long. My god. One of those I did for an hour and 20 minutes before I finished it. It was one that had 4 or 5 White Tiger Gang commanders and a lot of units and a big area to traverse, and I also had 2 side quests in it. I spent an hour and 20 minutes at it. For contrast, very hard or super hard mission, one of those I did in 10 minutes, and I did another one and I did it in 15 minutes. So, you know, it's kind of exponentially longer. And every extremely hard mission was like that. Every one that I did was extremely long. It was not that harder, but it was extremely long. Due to either the setup, the amount of enemies, or the additional things you needed to do, or roadblocks. You couldn't run in a straight line to your objective, you needed to go around, and a bunch of enemies were everywhere, so yeah, be careful with those. Okay, so Turk and Na-am had to move, okay. That's a surprisingly chill music when we're talking about gangs, but okay. Yeah, I also upped the music volume because I thought that a lot of times it was too much in the background and you can hear me clearly, but there wasn't much sound effects in the recording itself, so I thought it could be boring. I'll experiment with this level and see if you can hear me clearly, if the music doesn't make me mumble. So yeah. Those two were also from Alley. Huh. Also, cool seeing them without the mask. Masks, finally. He actually looks kinda cool guy, you know? Well... think you got caught in the promotional material, my man. Ah, he looks surprisingly chill as well. Well, better than the Alley, I think. Yeah. At least that. And that kinda sucks. Okay. Yeah. That's probably not the outcome you hoped for. So, it comes down to society made them like that. Kinda does. It kinda does. Yeah, we heard about that, but we didn't know those two were in it. So, wait a second, so Carter basically... Huh, so basically a lot of those criminal gang members that we're dealing with now were part of Carter's gang in Alley. It appears so, Apart from those traditional gangs that were here for years, like the Nine Dragons. That's basically the mob. God damn it, game, why do you need to give the bad guys some heartbreaking moments like that? Ah, you're playing on our feelings. Jesus Christ, really, the bad guys get the most character development out of anyone here. And they actually have interesting things to say. Oh, well, that is a choice. Yeah, oh, great choice to make. He's out of his mind and he's basically... Good idea, good question. What is he doing? What does he want to do? Seems on the surface but he wants to... Oh, Jesus Christ, they really started good. They really wanted to try. And they ended up in a gang. How did that happen? Guess we'll get to know in a moment. They're doing good for themselves here. Na-am's cooking. He's quite good at it, from what it seems. So it's their own business, nice. Well, good chef doesn't reveal his secrets. Ah, and you went up and revealed it. Kinda does. He was born with it. Huh. I guess he's talking about Carter. Yep. Yeah, get back to work. Gentle personality of Turk. I remind you, this man is the one with the mask and the spiked baseball bat that hits people in the face. So yeah, gentle personality of Turk. I mean, something messed up must have happened, and here we are. Okay. Also, am I recording this? Yes, I am. So basically, Valhalla made you into those messed up thugs you are now. Hmm. What the heck, man? Even worse fog. Hmm. This will end not very well. Yeah. Well. They really tried. They actually really put effort in. And look what happened. But really, yeah. Now I can't help but sympathize with the bad guys. At least some of them, not the psychos from the gang. Some of those guys were definitely psychos, but some of them, they just were forced to take things into weird paths, and I guess they just went too far. See? Yeah, good question. Huh. And do what? Yeah. Spoonism. So it was even then it was prevalent or available as a sort of a group to join. Who exactly founded that cult? I don't think I remember. One of the guys that threw that gigantic fireball at us in the beginning that we fought, I think he was one of the big shots in Spoonism, but I don't know if he was the founder. And we still don't know the main goal of the Spoonists. Interesting. Actually interesting. And here they are, yeah. That made short work out of him. Yeah, where is he? Okay, well, snipers. Whoa, they have a lot of snipers. You guys fail at planning. Oh, and in what way? I don't know if it collapsed per se, but definitely had a harder time. Good. Oh. Yeah, we heard about Isaac's new position in that one TV broadcast. After that, that Spoonist against White Tiger mission, when there was a lot of those Bicron bots in that train at the middle of the map. If I recall, it was after that mission. Leader conference. Oh, so you're getting cold feet, eh, Joshua? No, I'm taking this guy down. Wait, didn't you give Kev a holiday rest? You're messed up. Go away. I thought he was gonna say then go the heck away. Okay, what about you guys? Huh, promotion, I guess. Roam freely, you say. You're kinda going out of ideas, from what I see. Yeah, I exactly... How could they do that? Weren't the Black Tigers also a gang? And did a heck of a lot of bad stuff along with those two other gangs. They were part of that that cartel group. We had the White Tigers, we had the Black Dragons or something like that, and Angry Bulls, yeah. Nah, that's a front for something. That's definitely a front for something. So I'm wondering, Black Tiger, not Black Dragon, sorry. Black Dragon is kind of a default mob name from a movie from the 80s or 90s kinda thing. I think there even was one. Wait, wasn't Black Dragon in Mortal Kombat? Didn't Kano belong to the Black Dragon? Something like that. Oh, I don't know about that part. And how did exactly Isaac get to work there? That's... something smells bad there. You know, something smells bad there. I don't blame ya. Yeah, it kinda was. Also, exactly. Why was it one team? That's what you would expect, actually. Now that she mentioned it, seems like it is, doesn't it? Maybe someone from the cartel is pulling the strings. Oh. Maybe this time I could show you the EMP grenade that I had in one of the side missions. It's kind of a useful thing. But I only had it in one mission with the Bicrons. Even if the Bicrons were in another mission that I had, there weren't no EMP grenades, which is kind of weird. Total War? I like Total War games. The Warhammer ones. Interesting, yeah. Well, that ain't fast. Ugh. You're sorry for that? You're basically putting us on a near-death situations and you're sorry that we're doing it after work hours? Oh, the priorities. Okay. Well, yeah. I do not like this sentence. I agree with Haixing. Also, would be funny if I definitely saying the wrong name here. I do not know how to pronounce it. I'm going by ear. I'm going by ear from what I heard from... You're gonna laugh, but Chinese Kung Fu movies, where the X is like a sh sound. Like... xie xie. It's thanks, I think, or something like that. So... I'm kinda putting that into his name, so if that's wrong... And it very well could be. Someone needs to kinda point it out. Maybe in the comments, but enough of that. Well, probably sucks for us, but... Okay. That's not good. Probably yes. Good. Not much of a team, but okay. Yeah, I do agree, but yeah, also this. Well, that's 70% of the force? Oh, you're in a bad spot, my lady. That ain't good. So the first thing we need to go is to the northeast entrance, I think. With inadequate cover, it would be disadvantageous to move anything. I don't like to do that. Yeah. No. We're concentrating on one. North. Well, we'll see about that part. I don't know if we'll take it quickly. Easy for you to say. Nice, that would be helpful. So, let us see. Increases speed, definitely good, and increases attack power. Until enemy backup arrives. That's not great. Can I zoom out a little? Hey, you guys look like sitting ducks here. Are you messing with me? 78? Without backup? 78 without backup? That's another thing I would like to say. Someone that's designing the missions needs to rethink numbers. And badly at that, needs to rethink those numbers. I remember when we had 3 guys and we were fighting against 41 enemies. We're 23 minutes in, so let's get moving to actually do something. Also, I am wondering now about the Spoonist's main objective. They seem to be quite hard, crashing down on the gangs quite hard, which is a good thing, but I am wondering. Okay, so snipers are probably atop of this building here. We can go through the stairs on top, so that makes me think they're definitely snipers here. So yeah. Are they fighting for total control, or are they fighting for different reasons? Kinda makes you think. Giselle is actually very good at taking down snipers with her own sniper rifle. So that's another thing. Though she is a bit on the fragile side. But she is a ranged attacker. Yeah, thought about that. How is with the visual range of detection? Okay, we're not in a bad spot. We still can go there without being detected. So I'll try to do that. Kylie has a enormous amount of movement, which is actually extremely helpful. Also, the suppressors. When I was doing side missions and I was picking up stuff from the treasure chests, so to speak, you can see sometimes the equipment they have on and the game asks you to replace. They actually have upgraded equipment now. One of the suppressors that I was picking up stuff with had a rifle +2, which is an interesting way to make them stronger, level them up and give them better weapons. That is one way to do that. Let's see what we have here. Okay, you can see 2 snipers then. We could go through here, but I'm guessing here and here we'll have units on the roof, and definitely could be something... Okay, yeah, this is gonna be ridden with snipers. At least it looks like that. 100%. Let's deal with them. Need to start doing that. Okay, next guy. Will he move into position? They moved into some positions. Quite honestly, I would prefer this. I got the upgraded grenades. They basically function nearly the same. The difference here is that they get... Oh, like this you say. That they get upgraded range. Upgraded AoE range. So that could be quite useful. Now, as for Albus, his traversal skills can go upwards, so there's always a nice thing about them. So we can do this. And I will do this. Okay. As for you guys, start moving in.
Go, go, go!
Check fire. I won't hit him. Really, game? Oh yeah, and now they're causing silence for some reason. Don't ask me how. Shooting someone with a rifle will cause silence. I mean, it can cause permanent silence, and I can imagine how, but this is kind of a different thing. So, yeah. It causes silence. And I hit that guy with a low chance to hit him, because even if basically he avoids it or blocks it, I still get the part with the delay. So that's always a good thing. You can always delay their turn even if you don't get the damage in. And that's a useful one. Now, Giselle. Those guys are not that much of a threat. I mean, they are, but those are a much bigger one. That one is slowed. This one we actually have a realistic chance of shooting, so let's go with him. And he's down. Great. So that's one down. Now Jane. As for Jane, I actually want her to run a bit, to put herself a bit more forward. That way, maybe she'll be the first target instead of Giselle. And she's quite a tanky lady, so that I stood in a very bad spot with her. Let me stand here. Unfortunately, I wanted to throw something, but no dice. Let's run. Let's go to those upwards, those higher points. That way we can see about taking care of those snipers on the roof. There'll probably be a lot more of them, which I'm not too fond of, but nothing I can do about it. We'll get a lesser force there. Don't need as much people there. Now, the rest of you guys. We'll try hitting this guy. That one is delayed, so maybe Haishin could take care of him if he has the range. If not, maybe... Is there any point in going with Albus there? I don't think it is now. So we can start going here. And go through the center like this. Okay, that is an idea. Now, the suppressor, what do you have? You have a smoke grenade. I don't want the smoke grenade for now. I actually want something else. I want you to start shooting those guys. Kylie's next. So, we could try and see if there's something there, but... And it's definitely there is something there, because there are sandbags here, so I'm guessing something will be there. Or I can go through the center. I think I would want to start through the going through the center to join my forces when those guys break through the left side. I think I'll join my forces in one place. Andrei's here. Okay, so if Andrei's here... Now... You're out of range. Can't target that guy up top. How about now? You can. I will get rid of him. When I stand in the smoke, I think I can show you guys this. See? Hit chances decreased by 50, but the most important thing is immune to headshot. So insta-kill won't work on them when they're standing in the smoke, and that's basically the main thing that I wanted it to give me against those snipers. It does, I agree, it does give reduced hit chance, but with those snipers, that reduced hit chance doesn't give you much. It is quite high, it is 50%, but they hit through it without much problems, because they have naturally high hit chance, that's one thing, but they also have that buff that Giselle has, check fire, I think, something like that, and it further increases their hit chance, so it becomes quite disgusting quite fast. So they'll hit you through the smoke without much of a problem, that's one thing. And the other thing is, it decreases hit chance and immune to headshots, but it does not do anything against crit attacks. So you will get hit by a crit attack without much of a problem. And it will kill you. They have quite damaging crits. Sorry, I needed to think for a moment. I want this, because tongue twister, because of the debuff it gives, and the debuff didn't work, from what I see. No. Do you have... No, you don't. I would prefer an ice grenade, but if you don't have it, you don't have it. I prefer hitting this guy, because this guy has a rifle. That guy has a close range weapon, so I can take him on when he comes close. So that's not much of a problem. Now this will be a problem. Do I want to go in? That's the question. I actually don't, because not from this side, exactly, because of the acid grenade, the acid cloud. I'll go through the other side, which is not much of a problem. I need to get the bleeding from her, but Anne is out of the way. No one has a... I don't want her to go in alone. Let's put her forward as bait, and maybe use conceal instead of standby to make her more survivable, because I don't know what's coming out of there. Okay, nice encounter. The impulse field is gonna be a tough one. Most of the close range guys have the impulse field, and that's actually quite smart from the AI. I do use impulse field myself. It severely increases your poison bullets. Dang, it severely increases your survivability. So that's another thing. Don't want this guy. Do I want this guy? Actually, not very much, as I would prefer someone. Can't go with the ice trap. Don't have vision. Let's move a bit. Need to throw another smoke in. I can actually hit him. Can I? No. Not hitting two of them, fortunately. You are not much of a threat. Actually, I wanna delete you. If that is a possibility. No, it's not. Unfortunately, but the Berserker is actually a good thing. Now, let's uncover someone's here. Is there a thing I could do? Could throw a smoke. And I think I will. Yeah, it will notify the enemy about my presence, but it will give me a vantage point here. I will be safe, or safer, maybe I would supposed to say. Or maybe a better thing would be to put it here, so I know how much enemies are there. Let's do with here, because there we know how much enemies there are on the other side, but here not so much. So let's go with the mimic beacon there. As for Haixing, my man, let's go here. And how about we use your nice juicy AoE attack? Great. And they will even move towards us, even better. Now, here, I wanna be a bit closer. And not him, him. Okay, he's done. Okay, now this guy. That guy is not... Okay, and this guy as well. That guy as well. Let's get a bit of defense going on here. Still have a decent chance to shoot him. Despite that, I noticed that the officers have actually a really high hit chance. Even though we do use things like smokes, they do have a really high hit chance with the rifles, which I was pleasantly surprised with, gotta say. I will actually check fire you. And he hit. Nice. Now, another officer. Need to go a bit forward. Thing is, that will make their... I was gonna say hit chance a bit low, but not bad. So there are guys here as well. Not optimal, honestly not optimal. I maybe should have, instead of throwing that run through to concentrate my forces here, would maybe be a better idea. Okay, that officer needs to heal, or not. I mean, no, she still needs to heal, but... Come on, Jane, let's see what's going on here. Actually, yes. Please do this. You will be outside of the smoke range and into the... Unfortunately, into the... sniper range, but I'll see about fixing that in a moment. Really unfortunate that they don't have any frost grenades or wind pressure grenades or anything like that. I will give the smoke to the enemies, but those are close quarter enemies, so not much about that. Okay, yeah, collision thing. Not much about that smoke will hurt them. It will hurt my chances to hit them, but I will actually somehow work around that. This is something I would like to throw. I got a lot of those upgraded grenades. The frost ones are very useful from what I can see. 50 Delay. That's a lot. Okay, Jane would need a heal or two. And what I want from this officer is a conveniently placed smoke. Let's do it here. Okay, now can we do anything now? I will make him go here. The acid cloud could run out, you know? Could run out now. I would not have anything against it. Now, he wants to do it like that, yes. His dash with gunfire is also something I learned to enjoy, as it can actually move you through obstacles you wouldn't normally be able to jump through, which is good. I used it in some side missions, and it was quite nice. Unfortunately, I need to go the back way. Can I? No, I cannot. I could always use this, but it would get me. It's not a good one to do here now. I will just stand by this time. We're in a so-so position. There's a lot of guys here. Dang it. There's a lot of guys here. Well, I'm guessing there's a lot of guys at this mission, so most of them concentrated in one spot is actually nothing to be surprised at. I don't like moving Giselle that much forward, but can I do something with this? Not exactly. I can do something with this. And I think I will. Basically, one of them moves and it blows up. And a sniper there. Whoa, there are a bunch of snipers at the roof there. Now that I saw it. And I don't have much range here. Ranged guys here. This is kinda bad. Okay, I will be standing in the smoke there, so not much of a problem. I will run Albus inside because he has one revive available to him, so I can still survive even if I die once. However weird that sounded, but it actually is correct. Now, I need to start moving forward. It's kinda tight here, but if I do this right, yeah, I can hit them. Actually, can hit all of them thanks to this ability. And one of them moves, and this blows up. If I hit all of them, then they're dead. If that trap explodes. Well, the game had other plans, apparently. Didn't work that bad. Also, they're hitting the mimic beacon, which is great. There's a lot of you guys there. I need to move Haixing fast. I need to move him, and I need to move him fast. And I need to move all the officers fast as well. Also, you know, the cloud. I do appreciate it having the duration it has, but you know, could have had a little less. Also, I'm backing up. No way I'm standing inside movement range of 3 guys. And that was unfortunate.
Go, go, go!
Yes, go, go, go. I actually need you to go here. Okay, nice. Now, my dudes. Need to start slashing. Slashing? Shooting. And please do it precisely. In a precise manner. Unfortunately, we won't get to use the overcharge, because we need to start moving. And I need to do it fast. As soon as the mimic beacon goes out, they will start shooting me. And I don't want that. I can move Albus and Irene at the front, because they both have one-time resurrection abilities. Can I actually... No, they thought about that. I cannot heal the Mimic Beacon. That would be OP. Yeah, the impulse fields. That's why they don't die from being one-shot. Because it... below X amount of HP, it prevents the other part of damage being applied. Whoa, 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 officer. That's bad. Heal. And you need to be treated by Anne. But she's still far away. That sniper ain't moving? Also, I need to see how long we're recording. Good, it has a taunt as well. So if they are in range, they will probably pick the Mimic Beacon to attack, which is great. Now the sniper part. Yeah, see? Would have exploded on all three of them, but kinda got that part covered. Okay, so that's the end of the Mimic Beacon. Now, how long are we doing this? 46 minutes. I think this is a good idea to make a cut then. And we'll continue this in the next episode. And I'm afraid this will be a long-ass mission. And I don't know if this won't be a free powder. I'm kind of afraid of that. Also, there are backup forces incoming. I nearly defeated, what was it? More than 10. We had 70 something. It kind of seems to be like we defeated 20 of them, but maybe no. That would be kind of horrific. That sort of a mountain, there isn't even the backup. Okay, so sorry. Anyhow, we will end this here, and I will continue in the next part. Thank you for watching, and I will see ya in the next one. Thanks, bye bye. And most importantly, cześć!